everybody. It's your Agents with Heart, Helen Ann Matoni, and
Sam Matoni, howdy.
from Caldwell Banker, Sunstar Realty in Northport, Florida. And I am especially happy to be here tonight because I have a little bit of news I want to share with all of my women friends out there and also my male friends because this can affect you as well. You know how I come to you every week and I talk about a healthy heart. Never once did it dawn on me to come to you and talk about women and breast cancer. But I'm here tonight as a woman who has just come through breast cancer. Last Tuesday, when we made our video, I was talking about heart disease, knowing on Thursday I was going in for a lumpectomy with a malignant tumor. And I have to tell you, that news came as quite a shock to me. I went last year for a mammogram, and when I went, I told the radiologist that I had felt a lump and showed them exactly where it was. But when my mammogram came back, right,
Yeah.
it was clear. It was fine. Well, after the mammogram, I began to feel it more and more, and shame on me. I should have immediately gone to my doctor and had her request an ultrasound, another mammogram, something, but I didn't. And here I come to you every week talking about women and heart disease and how to take care of yourself. And I almost let breast cancer get away with me. So, Thursday I went in, I had a lumpectomy, and it was stage 1 cancer, malignant, and I had to wait 3 days for the report because, of course, they had to take some lymph nodes. And I just kept praying for God to give me the wisdom to know what needs to be done and the courage to do it, regardless what it was. I didn't know what was in front of me. Sunday night at 8:30, my amazing surgeon, Dr. Novak, and I will give him a huge shout out, at Sarasota Memorial Hospital, called me with the results of my nodes, and they are clear of cancer. So it didn't travel. I was so happy, and I want to thank everybody out there that lifted me up in prayer, because prayer is so powerful and it works. But I want you ladies to take caution here. If you feel a lump in your breast, you get yourself back to the doctor regardless what your mammogram says. And you husbands out there, you feel one of those lumps in your wife, your partner, you make sure that she gets to the doctor. And the same way with you women, with your men, because men get breast cancer as well. So I just wanted tonight to tell you my story. I'm still going to be talking to you about heart disease because I am so passionate about it, but I'm going to be adding a little breast cancer information along the side. So I'm going back Friday afternoon to meet with my surgeon and talk about my treatment plan, which will be some radiation, and beyond that I don't know, but I will keep all you beautiful people informed. And any of you out there struggling, let me know, please, and I will keep you in my prayers as well. Okay? Now we're going to turn it over for some better
I
news.
thought you were doing Taco Tuesday.
No, I'm doing it after you finish.
Taco Tuesday after?
Yeah. I want to.
All right, well, I guess I'll get the news. Actually, there isn't much news. The marketing hasn't changed with us. We're very busy. This is what they call season, so there's a lot of people down here looking. So I just listed another home today, a very nice couple from Maryland. So that's pretty good. But all in all, have any special news there? What's in the news so much is, of course, is the
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
And I have to interrupt for prayers for my granddaughter because she is in China, Southeast Asia at this present time. And we are all so worried about Madison. They've moved them to Thailand for the time being, but it's everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's everywhere.
Yep. Okay, back to the news. Anyways, that's in the news, of course, and that is also driving our economy and the stock market. So you all know that, so I'm not telling you anything new. But I do have a piece of news for you, and this is good news that you should know as you travel around wherever. And it's called, and this scam came out of Los Angeles. The Los Angeles County District's Attorney's Officer put this information out. And it's called a juice jacking scam. Juice jacking. Remember those old words we came up? Juice jacking. This is the new one.
Is that like Peter Piper picked a peck
Peter
of
Piper was
pickled
something like
peppers?
that. Well, what was that other name that we had? I forget what, but it was a previous video. You have to watch it, Anyways, it's the juice jacking makes public USB chargers risky. So it's warning the public, be careful of using charging stations via USB ports. Hackers have been able to introduce malware into those charging ports. It's not a problem, however, if devices are charged with adapters that plug into regular electrical outlets. So what you're really looking at is be careful the ones at hotels. They had in here some hotels, airports, again, locations using electric devices. Now, of course, what that does is when they get in that malware, it exposes your personal passwords and your bank account. So this is the biggest problem you have. There are, however, you can buy attachable protective devices that on USB cables. So they come with it, an attachable device, and
That's really
cables with that
interesting.
feature built in. So
Yeah.
a couple of things, but what they're really warning you about is be careful of using just the regular chargers. Again, every one of us thinks, I'm going to charge my phone. I'm in a hotel, or I'm in I'm at the airport.
What about Starbucks and places like that?
If you're using, again, same thing, if you're using a regular charger station. If you're using just a regular AC outlet, you're okay. So, a little tip to pass along. Again, all these things I get from the Florida realtors. And again, this article came out of the district attorney's office in L.A. Now,
L.A.?
L.A., Los
Ooh,
Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. All right. Little humor for the heart. This is the last of the Great American Fibs. I just needed 5 minutes of your time. Great thing right there. Your table will be ready in a few minutes. Always a big problem there. Open wide, this won't hurt a bit. Yeah, every time I go to my dentist, right. And it's not money, it's the principle. There's another good one, All right, 2 last tidbits for you. Every man is a damn fool for at least 5 minutes every day. Wisdom consists of not exceeding that limit. I love that one. All right, we got just a few minutes. I got to give you one more. This is a good one. A priest suffering from burnout goes to a psychologist and was advised to join the Playboy Club for relaxation. So he changes his cleric for civilian clothes and goes to the Playboy Club. The first night he's there, a nice cute bunny comes along and comes up to him and says, "Father, what can I get you?" Astonished, he says, "How did you know I'm a priest?" And she says, "Well, I'm Sister Immaculata. We must have the same psychologist." Sister Immaculata.
We had another. Good.
Shout out, wait, we got to do the shout out first. Kumos. Took the kids to Kumos, took the boys to Kumos when they're here. Great place. Sushi. I never used to like sushi until I met Helen Ann. In fact, I couldn't stand sushi. We'd go there and I'd always get something else. Well, she introduced me to sushi that I
loves it
and I now
now.
like.
Yeah.
I got to have the crunchy one though. got to be crunchy.
The real
and
fattening one, not heart
The fattening one.
healthy.
That's the fattening one. The one with the cream cheese and the asparagus. That's the one I like. So.
Yeah.
All right. Big shout out to Kumos. Big shout out to Finn's. We have here, if you're familiar with our area, we have Finn's Restaurant. We were there this week also. Finn's and Sharky's. Great places to go. So if you ever knew where to go, give us a ring. We'll tell you we'll tell you the nice places.
Sharky's in
So,
Venice.
Back to Helen Ann for the wrap up.
Yes, for the wrap up. And, well, I'm going to do a little pun. I want to taco about Taco Tuesday. How about that? You like that?
That's a little,
I
that's a
want
nice
to taco about Taco Tuesday. And tonight, your healthy taco recipe is shrimp tacos with cilantro lime
I like the shrimp.
sauce.
Like the shrimp.
That sounds yummy, doesn't
No,
it?
the cilantro, but I like the
No,
shrimp.
you like cilantro.
No, you like the shrimp.
He just doesn't know I put it
I
in
like the
his
shrimp.
food.
Yeah.
The only thing he
Not
picks
crazy
out
about
of the
cilantro.
food that
Hey,
I put
I'm
in
Italian. I like parsley, not
is
cilantro.
tofu. He won't do tofu.
Give me the parsley, Italian parsley.
So,
Two different kinds.
I
Back to your
want
tacos.
to thank
That
all
it?
of our
All right, there we go.
family, Sam's family,
Thank you, everybody.
my family,
Thank you, everybody.
everyone who was here for the past
That's great.
week supporting me. And, you know,
Really good.
I have to tell you, when my diagnosis came, a good friend of mine who is a OB/GYN surgeon said to me, I have two questions to ask you. One is, how strong is your faith? And number two, do you have a good support system? Well, this lady is here to tell you I have got the most amazing support system in the world. And I love each and every one of you. I thank you again. And when you go through tough times, remember, God is always stronger than your greatest fear. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
God bless.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.